Lake Worth Beach. This 7-square-mile city is wedged between some of the most action-packed waterways in the Palm Beaches, and its revitalized downtown has its own unique charms worth discovering. This town is considered to be coastal and eclectic, and their motto is where the traffic begins. If you've ever heard of Lake Worth Beach, or if you've ever wondered about it, or wanted to know what it was like to live here, then come along with me today and I'll show you around. What's up everybody, it's April Orr, your South Florida Realtor right here in Lake Worth Beach. And if you're new to this channel and you want to know everything there is about working, eating, sleeping, playing, and living in South Florida, then make sure you tap that subscribe button and ring the little bell so you're notified every time I do a new video. Honestly, we are getting so many calls, so many reach outs, and we absolutely love it. I'm a Florida native and I absolutely love helping people figure out where they want to live or where they want to place some roots in South Florida. So if you're coming here to stay, if you're coming here to visit, if you're moving here or relocating, absolutely make sure you give us a call, send us a text, shoot us an email, heck, send us smoke signals, send the pigeon carrier, whatever you want to do to get in touch with us, because we've got your back when you're moving to South Florida. So I'm sitting right in front of one of my favorite places on the beach. It's called Benny's on the Beach, and that's really one of the reasons, one of the highest reasons why I come here is because Benny's on the beach. So I love to go to the beach, but I also don't want to pack everything. So I can easily come, bring a beach chair and a towel, enjoy the beach, and then when I'm ready to grab something to eat or have a drink with a friend, there's Benny's on the Beach, which has a cute little outside bar. And then they also have a great restaurant. They changed chefs, I think like 5 years ago, and this guy has been amazing. I forget his name, but you can sit outside on the pier, which is absolutely beautiful, especially when it's like sunset time. It's really gorgeous, and even in the evenings to hear the ocean and be on top of basically the water and eating dinner. They have great like seafood pots, and they just have great menu. And then you can also sit upstairs, so you're kind of inside and you're over the pier. So Benny's is located on the Lake Worth Beach Pier. So there is a fishing pier, and you just have to pay $1 in order to enter the pier, and you can walk it and sightsee. You can fish on the pier, as I said, and a lot of people take advantage of that and catch their own fresh seafood. So Lake Worth Beach has been renovated in the last several years, and it's really pretty. It's got nice grassy patches, beautiful palms that they've installed, great pavilions like this to have a little shade. And even though it's windy and it's cool today, it's hot in the sun, so I had to take a little break and sit under one of the pavilions. So let me show you a little bit more about Lake Worth Beach. So Lake Worth has a combination of styles of living, right? So there's these really cute cottages, and a lot of them have been redone. And then you'll have right next to you, some multifamilies. So you can see some are older, some are newer, some are, multifamilies that are older. There you go, there's a multifamily, it looks like. Some of them have AC units, no central AC. Some of them do have AC, central AC. So it's really a changing area. You can see the homes are very close to each other. This one, look at this one. This one's very close to each other. This looks like a multifamily right here. So there's really a vast array of types of homes. There's some cool historic homes that have some Spanish architecture right here. These are really cool and fun. The annual event that I try not to miss in Lake Worth Beach is the annual Chalk Street Painting Festival. It's really, truly incredible. I've read that it is the largest event that happens throughout the country as far as street painting festival, and I love it. There's so many different artists. There are hundreds of artists that come out, and they literally turn the asphalt into works of art. Some of them are even 3D images, and it's just, I don't even know how they do it. So that's something, if you're ever in town for that, or if you move here, you have to check it out. I heard in 2021, they have postponed it or canceled it. Actually, they've canceled it because of the pandemic. So yet another thing that we won't be able to enjoy this year, but I'm sure it'll be back. So right on the other side of me and behind me is where the municipal pool area is, and there's a casino, which that whole area, that whole building had been renovated just a few years ago. There's some shops and restaurants, so there's a lot to offer when you come to this beach, kind of all inclusive in this whole area. You can really spend the whole day and really enjoy yourself. And then when you go over the bridge, because the Intracoastal is right there, and there's a bridge that goes straight into the downtown, which is a little bit off kilter. The downtown area in Lake Worth is eclectic. It's very artsy. There's a lot of different types of shops there. Kind of things that you know that are very unique in its own eclectic style than other cities in Palm Beach County. So you definitely should check it out. I want to show you more of that area, so let's go check it out. So this is what's cool about Lake Worth. You can actually live right downtown, and the main avenue, the main drag, is literally a block and a half away of where I'm standing right now. So you can ride your bike over to the beach. That's maybe an 8-minute bike ride. You can walk to the avenue, grab something to eat, maybe check out some live music. And it's just all in all a really quaint, cool, eclectic, like I said before, place to live. Are you finding this information helpful? Definitely smash that like button and drop me a comment. Let me know if there's any other information you'd like me to include in my next video. But until then, let's get on with it. So this is on the north end, the north side of Lake Avenue. I find that the homes are a little nicer, and in some areas you have a bit more space, right? So your lots might be a little bit bigger. Okay, so now I am in the downtown area, and this is kind of the end of the main drag. So in Lake Worth Beach, you have a main drag called Lake Ave, and that's where all the shops and restaurants and the stores are going to be. And then you can actually turn and go, so that goes east all the way to the beach, and then, over the Intercoastal and to the beach. But if you don't want to go that far, then you can actually turn around and go to Lucerne Ave. So Lucerne has another drag that goes west, and it has a bunch of shops and a bunch of restaurants also. So it's kind of cool because most of the downtown areas in Palm Beach County don't have two main kind of drags. Lake Ave is the main one, but you also have kind of the same feel, but a little bit less on Lucerne, but that can easily be developed, and I have a feeling that it probably will be in the future. So a lot of great potential in Lake Worth. I'm actually standing, like I said, towards the end of it, and right next to me is the City Hall Annex, where utilities and things are paid, and the offices are, and a lot of the buildings here have great local art displayed on them as far as the outside walls. So that's one of the great things about Lake Worth Beach, is that it's so bohemian, artistic. It's got really that type of vibe. So if you're an artist and you're looking for that, then this might be the right place for you. You definitely have to check out Lake Worth Beach because it really just is unique compared to any other city in Palm Beach County. So it could be the exact place that you're looking for. Funny story, I have a unique tie to Lake Worth Beach because I have some clients that own a very successful business here. They own other properties, multifamilies and commercial properties here, and they had been keeping their eye on this one property. It's an iconic property in the area, and it's on the Intracoastal Waterway. It's actually called the Birthday Cake House. So it's iconic because the house is a historic house. It was built in the 1920s, and then it was bought by a man who wanted to buy the house for his wife for her birthday. And he did so, and he also had stained glass windows installed in the house, and it's a gorgeous house. It's got all different types of rooms, and it's very large. I think it's over 7,000 square feet if I remember correctly. And it's got a little tunnel that goes up to a tower. It's just very unique. And so the stained glass windows were installed, and the stained glass windows had like a birthday cake in one of them, and then it has some like birthday balloons in another, in all the birthday colors, and they still remain there today. Well, my buyers watched this house go from several years ago. It was on the market, I think for I think it was $6 million, and they saw it continually drop, and it came down to like 5, 4, and then I actually ended up helping them buy that house last March 2020. In the beginning of March we closed on it, and they live there today. They've completely transformed the outside because it's on an acre of land on the Intracoastal, but the yard was all just grass, very plain. And the house has so much character, and it's absolutely stunningly beautiful. And so now they've really done it justice by adding a complete like tropical paradise on the Intracoastal. So Lake Worth Beach actually was just recently named Lake Worth Beach. It used to be called Lake Worth, and I think maybe 2 years ago they added the beach part of it. So when you go out west, it's kind of unincorporated Lake Worth, and like any other city in Palm Beach County, it runs east to west. Out west, you're going to find more family-style neighborhoods, and as you come further east, of course there's families everywhere, but as far as like schooling and better rated schooling and things like that, you're going to find that further west. Further you go east, you're going to find downtown, you're going to find unique places to go, you're going to find the beach area, you're going to find lots of festivals, outdoor festivals. There's a really cool place in downtown here. It's called the Bamboo Room, and that place draws a lot of pretty famous, I think at times, musicians that come and have great venues there. And I think it's been there for a few decades as well, or a couple decades as well. So a lot of great things happening in Lake Worth Beach. It has been changing in the last few years. I think, with all the development south of here in Delray Beach, about 2 or 3 years ago, investors and developers thought that Lake Worth Beach was going to be the next hottest thing, and they started buying up all the homes and all of the commercial spaces. And so right now, Lake Worth Beach downtown area, it's pretty expensive compared to 3 or 4 years ago, and the homes are like little cottages, and the lots are much smaller than what you would find even in Boynton Beach or Delray Beach. So you're going to have smaller lots, small homes that are closer together, and I'm just talking about the downtown condensed area, and they're running in the 300s. I mean, you can find also a lot of wood frame homes that are older in the downtown area. So if that's not something that you want to get involved with, and you want to make sure that you're checking those details or having your agent check those details. And then they also have quite a mix of CBS homes, which is concrete block stucco. There are some newer developments going on right now, like the Mid and the CRA, which is the Community Redevelopment Agency or Association, I don't remember, kind of tells you what development is coming along in the near future. So the Mid is one. There's a few of them that are coming up. So they're definitely redeveloping it. The city wants it to be better and more enticing for people to come and live in. And they're doing what needs to be done in order to attract those type of people. So it's kind of cool to have one of the little cottages. I'll show you some of those. People have really fixed them up, put some really cool colors to make it modernized. And it's just a totally different feel for South Florida. Now, the nearest hospital that is around here is JFK, which is off of Lantana and Congress, so that's not that far away. I know it has a great heart institute. They did have a birthing center, but I think they shut that down. So you'd have to go to Palms West for a birthing center, or Bethesda Hospital, or even further down to Boca, I think has a birthing hospital as well. But in order to find that perfect place that you're possibly thinking about moving to or you're wanting to go see, then you gotta reach out to us. Give us a call, send us a text, shoot us an email, however you want to get in touch with us. Send the smoke signals, send the pigeon carrier, because we've got your back when you're moving to South Florida. And until next time, I'll catch you later.